What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is something different. I don't think I've ever done a video like this, but I just started filming and I was like, I want to do a get ready with me, like using all drugstore makeup. Then I was like, hey, I'm actually getting ready to go to a bachelorette party. My brother is getting married next month, which is unbelievable. He literally gets married the same week that I graduate. So I'm like, oh gosh, like next month is going to be a really big month for us. And so today we're going to the party to celebrate for her getting married. And I've never been to a bachelorette party, so I wanted to incorporate like really glowy makeup, but pink lips, like girly, you know, and then very big lashes and pink glitter, just because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's very girly. Glitter makeup like this before, but I've never worn this pink lip, I don't believe. So get ready with me for my bachelorette party today. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do, make sure you do give the video a thumbs up and you are subscribed. That way you guys do not miss out on any future videos. Thanks so much for watching, and if you guys want to see how I get this makeup look, then let's go ahead and get started. Welcome back guys. We're going to go ahead and get started with moisturizing my skin. I'm using the Olay Complete All Day Moisturizer. I've been loving this stuff. I feel like it literally hydrates like my skin so well. Next, I'm going to be priming. I'm using my Hard Candy coconut water stick, and I really love this stuff. I think it blends so well on the skin. It's kind of thick, so it does feel like it's really making the foundation like stick to it. I don't feel like it's like a silicone feel, so I think it really helps my foundation and everything stay on. I'm using two different foundations today. I did use my Revlon Instafix Photo Ready because I absolutely love this, and I was taking a bunch of pictures today, and I just thought that this foundation stick would go really well with the NYX Total Control. So I've been using these two together, and I really love the coverage. And I'm using this new beauty sponge today. I did try this out. I'm a fan of it, but it's kind of harder, like more hard than a beauty sponge, like a beauty blender, so not too big of a fan of it, but it did really help blend in the drop foundation, because the NYX foundation is a little dry, and it does seem to be patchy if you don't blend it out quick enough, and I just felt like this sponge really helped blend it quick. So I did apply the drop foundation first, and then I did apply the Revlon one over, and I really love the full coverage that this gives. These are both in the shade Vanilla, which match me pretty well as I'm self-tanned. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out, and then I'm going to move on to my concealer. I'm taking my Revlon Color Stay Concealer and my Milani Concealer, and I use the Milani one more to highlight my skin, and then I use the Revlon one to highlight under my eyes, just because the Milani one does make my eyes water, so I can only use it to highlight my skin, which is fine. And then I went ahead and damped that L'Oreal sponge. It's a concealer sponge. I've been loving it recently, and I just damped it with my Milani Make It Dewy spray, and then I'm setting all of that with my Stay Matte pressed powder from Rimmel. This is like a long time favorite. I just started using it again. I'm just applying that with an e.l.f. Powder brush. I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my skin. I'm using, of course, my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Light Bronze, and I'm just going to go ahead and bronze up my skin quite a bit. I've been kind of heavy on the makeup recently, but I love bronzing and contouring and highlighting. So if you don't want to wear this much, go ahead and do what you would love, but I love applying this, and this brush is just phenomenal for bronzing the skin. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going to take the two brown shades, and I'm just going to go ahead and use the e.l.f. contour brush, and I'm just going to kind of sculpt out my cheekbones a little bit more than they already are. Just because I feel like it adds a little bit more definition to my cheeks. And then I went ahead and contoured my nose, and then I went ahead and took the banana shades and I went ahead and set my under eyes, and I also blended out the nose contour. Next, I'm moving on to blush. I'm using this mauve-y blush I've been loving in this e.l.f. palette. I just think it goes very well with this makeup look as like the bronzer and highlighter. I've been obsessed with the Nicole Glow Kit, so I'm trying to use the Makeup Revolution Triple Baked Highlighter in Goddess of Faith, and I just went ahead and applied that all over the high points of my face, and then I went ahead and highlighted my nose. I just think this blush looks so good with this highlighter, and yeah, so I went a little crazy with highlighting today, but it's because when I take pictures I want to be like super glowy. So next I went ahead and added a little bit more highlighter with my Smashbox Spotlight palette from Casey Holmes, and this is the one in Pearl. I really love this one. And then I went ahead and sculpted out my contour with my translucent powder with this contour sponge from L'Oreal, and then I went ahead and did my brows really quick off camera. Nothing new there. And then I'm going ahead and priming my eyes with my Lorac Pro eye primer. I've been priming it recently, and then I'm taking my Naturally Pretty palette from It Cosmetics, and I'm taking a brown shade in a palette as well, and I'm just applying that in my crease. I really was very focused on blending today because I've been obsessed with blending my eyeshadow out. So I literally blended this shadow for a good minute, but I just kind of builded up the color as much as I could. This is a great transition color, and this palette is literally $8 from Forever 21, and the pigmentation of these eyeshadows are just phenomenal. So really love this eyeshadow. And then of course I have to drink my Starbucks, you know that. So yeah, I'm just applying it with a really big fluffy brush just so that I can get it all over the eye. And then I'm taking this color from the palette, I forgot the name of it, but I went ahead and take a flat angled brush at the same time, and I just really builded that color up. It looks so amazing. It just looks like purplish brown, and it had a little bit of shimmer in it, and I really loved it. So I just applied it all over my lid, and then I went in with a smaller brush and I took some of the highlighter that I used on my face, and I just applied that in my inner tear duct as well as on my brow bone, just to give it a little bit more pop. I've been obsessed with applying colors in my inner tear duct and my brow highlight recently. I don't know what it is, but anyways, I'm going to be moving on to applying my NYX glitter in my adhesive. So I wanted to do something very feminine today, very girly, so that's why I went for the pink glitter. It wasn't perfectly came out. I didn't think it would come out that different, but I'm applying my NYX glitter and the adhesive, and I'm just packing that on the lower part of my lid. I'm making sure it's not getting all over my lid, because then the glitter seems to get up on your crease, and I'm not a big fan of that. I just like the glitter to be where I placed it. So I'm going to go ahead and just layer on the glitter as much as I want, and yeah, then I'll go ahead and apply some mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so next I'm moving on to mascara. I'm using the Carbon Black mascara from L'Oreal, I believe, and I'm just going to go ahead and coat my lashes a couple of times, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply these lashes. I don't know, I'm just a big fan of applying mascara before I apply my lashes, just so that they blend nicely and you can't see that you got two layers going on, you know? So this mascara has been one of my favorite mascaras. It just makes my lashes super thick, full, and voluminous, and yeah. So then I'm going to be applying these Eyelure Vegas Nail lashes. I had to cut them a little bit because they were quite big for my eyes, and then I went ahead and applied my Splash Unique lipstick in the shade, let me see, Sentimental, and I love this pink. I just thought it was so girly and beautiful for this makeup look. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and you guys are subscribed to my channel. That way you guys are notified every time I post a video. I went ahead and finished off with spraying my Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray, and I absolutely love this stuff. And I also applied the Revolution spray for oil control, just because I was wearing this makeup all day. So thanks for watching. I love you guys, and I will talk to you very soon in my next video. Bye.
That's it, Brian? Yes.
Bet you're looking for something new.
My heart is on the table. Somebody's gotta try. I'm bleeding and I'm able, don't you know it? I don't wanna say goodbye. for something this right.